why you're dumber than a bitch. I was cool with her saying hi to her ex the entire time. Dumbass, bro.
Y'all trip. Y'all really, y'all fried.
Man, shut the fuck up,
Y'all like in a delusional tornado, and y'all just spin around and around saying dumb shit.
Emotional, nigga. You got a broken heart on your face, nigga. I'm blocking one real nigga. He better than that pussy. Next, I'm
fresh off the block. I like cars.
Yo, welcome back, my boys.
Yo.
What it do?
Hey, so
Cracking.
you know, we had a great show last week, so I feel like I need to start the show off with a little bang this week. I don't know who is this person. I don't know what's going on, but I had a message. Somebody emailed it to me, so I just want y'all boys to see it, and tell me what y'all think about it.
All right, give me a second. Gotta pee real quick.
Nani?
Shit crazy.
Man, get out of here, Joker. What that is?
How did that end up right here, huh?
I know that ain't what I think it is.
Hey, hold on, J-Rock, that looks like a urinal, bro. Somebody just in the men's bathroom.
Hey, that got emailed to me, bro. I don't know what was going on. I just wanted to show y'all what was going on. So, I'm gonna give y'all the floor. How do y'all feel about that?
Hey, real quick, hold on. That just looked regular to me. It looked like somebody just going to the bathroom in the toilet, bro. That's all I saw.
That's it.
That's it, bro.
All right. Who want to answer next? Gutter, what did you see?
I see a whole lot of hate and shit going on. Whole lot of hate and shit.
It's flawed.
Hey, Jay, what did you see?
The Dolphins, man.
What did you see?
I saw pure fuckery. Whoever put that on the ground, I need to have a talk with them. You understand me? They obviously don't know the meaning of legacy and legend. Like, you don't treat no dolphin like that.
Bro,
hey, hold on, J-Rock. No, real quick. J-Rock, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, legend and legacy. That looks like a urinal about 55 years old that somebody bolted to the wall that's working fine, bro. Looks like it flushes fine. It works fine. It ain't won nothing in damn near 50 years, but it's doing fine, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's working. Just like it's supposed to be. I don't know. I don't understand the confusion for y'all, bro. We got 3 people shocked, looking dumbfounded at the camera, bro. It's just a urinal, bro.
I'll
see that all the time.
What type of hate in that bathroom was that?
That's what I want to know.
No, it's just a bathroom in South Florida, bro. They got one out in Miami Gardens, I heard.
Nah, don't bring that Pittsburgh shit down here.
I think, bro. That's what I heard, bro. I don't know. I heard they got
real bathrooms in South Florida.
First of all, the person is wearing cleats in their house. That's awful. and he fucking with the Dolphins. I bet the person team trash.
No, hey, Gutter, so when you play ball, bro, you ain't never went to the bathroom in cleats? You know what I'm saying? I said it was a normal bathroom, bro. I don't got a urinal in my house either. It looked like a public restroom where the public goes to pee.
Yeah, it looks normal to me. I didn't see nothing wrong with it. I don't see what did y'all see? I didn't see nothing wrong. I just see normal.
I saw what's wrong with it, Booch. I tell you what's wrong with it, Booch. That shit that's standing behind you in that blue need to be where it's at. They need to trade places. That's what's wrong with it.
What? Why is you coming at my team? I didn't. What I have
I'm saying that blue shit behind you. Yeah, we need to trade places with where that's at.
Listen, that shit was something to me, bro. Why you mad at me?
Bro, it's a lot.
That was.
Bro.
You should have sent that nigga a message say email denied. Fuck out of here, that fuckery. Tell him you don't accept fuckery in your email inbox.
Hey, hold on. Real quick, J-Rock. The same way y'all's GM probably should have sent email denied back to the Steelers GM, but that's why that shit's getting pissed on in the Steelers logo ain't in that one. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's not y'all is tripping, bro. You making it seem like what you want me to do. Somebody send that to me and say, hey man, play that on your show next time, bro. You feel me? I was just like,
Boots, you supposed to respectfully decline.
I swear, hey Gutter, I swear.
You feel me?
Right.
You supposed to respectfully decline, my boy.
That's all I said.
Instead, you want to take the disrespect.
I'm just telling you, hey, listen, listen, it wasn't my team. I just wanted to show y'all how people feel about y'all. That's all, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's y'all team.
Matter of fact, boo, you should have took off on that, man. You should have took off on whoever sent you that shit, man.
Why? I loved it. It was amazing to me. I loved it.
I was going to say, J-Rock, not from the respectfully declined peanut gallery. You can't be telling him to take off on people now, bro. Easy, bro. Easy.
Come on, you take off any other time for the fuckery. This was the perfect opportunity.
Nah, it was perfect. You know, I loved it. You know,
shit was whack.
Oh my
shit, whack, man.
That nigga shoes ugly.
Great.
That nigga got his cleats at Ross.
The Dolphins is trash, so.
Oh. I was going to say, hey, hold on, Woody. The same place y'all got y'all's whole organization. They got their cleats from, I guess, bro.
What's wrong with cleats from Ross?
Well, you just picked up our leftover though, JT. So what you mean?
It's pretty bad if you get your cleats from Ross.
No, hold on.
No,
Woody.
it's not. Ross has great things.
They ain't got great football cleats. You
don't have a great football team, so it doesn't matter.
You don't either.
I do. I'm better than y'all. No, I'm better than y'all. And after what y'all just did, and y'all still want to bet that y'all gonna beat me, it's crazy.
Hey, it's real funny. J-Rock said I got left over when they traded 2 players.
Shut up, whatever you was about to say.
Don't y'all fans wear trash bags?
I knew you was about to say something.
What the fuck?
Man,
at least nobody's not taking a piss on my little logo, so it doesn't matter.
That's
nobody's
worse.
taking Nobody's taking a piss on my logo.
Bro, y'all fans wear trash bags over their shit, bro.
Okay, and y'all fans are delusional.
So y'all fans don't hold on, Gutty. Y'all fans don't show up to games. So what's that mean?
So you rather bitch show up with a trash bag on their shit
than to not show up at all? Yeah, bro. What you mean?
Taking a piss on my logo.
Y'all fans ain't got no job, JT.
Damn, bro.
Hill City broke down. Y'all ain't making no steel over there no more.
They don't even.
All right, bro. All right, let's move on to the next topic. We got some things we need to discuss. Some important things, especially with the Dolphins, right? So let's get to it.
Buster trade. Adam Schefter reporting that the Dolphins are dealing 3-time All-Pro cornerback Jalen Ramsey and tight end Jonnu Smith to the Steelers for fellow 3-time All-Pro safety Minka Fitzpatrick. Teams also swap lower-round draft picks. Ramsey gets a small raise to $26.6 million for next season.
All right, so how do we feel about that trade? Who was the winner? Who was the loser?
Trash.
Steelers or the Dolphins? Well, let's start. Let's start. Matter of fact, let's start with the Steelers fan. JT.
Hey, I'm gonna ask you one question.
Do you feel like y'all got better or y'all got worse?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna ask you a question to answer your first question. You said, who's the loser? Who got pissed on at the beginning of the podcast, bro?
The Dolphins.
There we go. Okay, then, Lex. Okay, then. Definitely the Dolphins lost it, bro. Y'all gave us 2 players. Y'all gave us Jalen Ramsey, who can play safety. Probably just as good as Minka Fitzpatrick can at this point, bro. And y'all gave us your best offensive weapon, not named Tyreek Hill, because you can't get the ball to Jalen Waddle for whatever reason, and you haven't been for a couple years now, man. We swapped a 5th and a 7th rounder. We ain't gonna worry about that because y'all can't draft for shit anyways. I mean, what player that the Dolphins drafted other than Tua has hit, and y'all love Tua, but like, ooh. Y'all had Jalen Waddle, but y'all felt the need to go out and get Tyreek Hill. So obviously the Steelers won this. We got 2 players out of this. Y'all got 1 player that's washed. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna even start the whole year for y'all. That's how bad the man is, bro. And what's crazy is y'all gave us to him. Y'all loaned us to him essentially for a 1st-round pick, and he balled for 3 years. He's been bad for 4, and then y'all wanted him back, bro. Y'all gave us your best defensive player, arguably, not on the line. And you gave us your best weapon for Tua, bro, because he liked to check down and shit. I don't know what the Dolphins are doing, man. I'm happy, though. Listen, Aaron Rodgers, if he can throw the ball 5 yards down the field, Jonnu going to have a career season, bro. It's going to be great.
All right.
That's crazy.
Gotta go ahead. You go ahead.
That's crazy.
Who the winner, who the loser?
All right, the Dolphins. We lost in this one. I'm gonna keep.
You lost the trade. You believe that y'all lost the trade?
Yes, we lost. We lost that one. That was very awful.
So y'all got worse.
Yes, we did.
All right, keep that shit gangster.
Those were two bad decisions. I don't know what the fuck the Dolphins doing, but to say that the Steelers are still going to be trash because they still don't have a quarterback to throw to these guys. Who he's at? Aaron Rodgers.
You got Aaron Rodgers.
Who the fuck is that?
Huh? How many MVPs y'all's quarterback got?
Who the fuck is that? Aaron Rodgers is washed. He's done. That's who y'all depending on.
So you saying y'all lost the trade, but you saying Steelers didn't win either?
Yeah, they didn't win because they don't even know who the guy is gonna be. Aaron Rodgers just came from what did Aaron Rodgers just do?
I don't know.
I thought Aaron Rodgers beat the Dolphins once this past year, but
Aaron Rodgers,
maybe my memory doesn't serve me correct.
Aaron Rodgers on his way out, my boy. So that's still not no good shit. Yeah, y'all got a good tight end. Yeah, that was a good what's the name? But who's just
all right. Let's move on. All right, J-Rod, what you feel about that, J-Rod?
Well, I didn't like the trade.
Who lost the trade? Who got better? Who got worse?
I think the Dolphins definitely lost the trade, especially on the offensive side of the ball. Jonnu was arguably one of our top weapons, and he had a breakout season last year. So I was very disappointed to see us. I know the Steelers wanted him, but the fact that we threw, our cornerback in there, we threw Ramsey in there. I was very disappointed with that trade, and then we brought back Minka. But I will say this though, I don't see how this made the Steelers better because they still trash. They still don't have a quarterback to throw Jonnu the ball. I mean, at least he had a quarterback to throw him the ball down here. That's why he had a breakout year. Like, okay, who's the Steelers receivers? What are their other weapons? They don't have nothing up there in Pittsburgh. So, I mean, they could celebrate it as they won the trade. Yes, absolutely. I mean, Dolphins lost the trade, but you need more than just Jonnu. I'm sorry. That black and yellow shit ain't never gonna be popping. No more. Wiz done, that shit done. Until Wiz come back with another hit by black and yellow, bitch, y'all ain't going nowhere.
Damn. All right, what you think? What you think, Woody?
Yeah, man, them sorry ass niggas. They won that trade, man.
So even though you lost the trade.
Hold on, pause. Woody, easy.
I hear you.
Even though y'all lost the trade, you feel like you still gonna win.
Yeah.
You feel like you're still gonna be good.
Yeah, of course. We still gonna be
good. But y'all didn't add anything. Y'all didn't get better.
Give us some time. We still got time. It's still time. We can still add. We can still add. Bro, there's still free agent tight ends out here. They got a couple of good tight ends out here, man.
No, but y'all did sign Darren Waller. He came out of retirement for y'all.
Man, that's what.
Come on, man. Stop that, dog.
Y'all got Darren Waller. What the fuck you want me to say? Y'all got Darren Waller.
That's a loss.
How is that a loss?
Okay,
that's a loss. Jonnu
I like
was
the
up
honesty.
and coming. Jonnu was up and coming, building chemistry with the quarterback, and you give him away. That's trash. To go get somebody out of retirement?
That was a bad trade, man. It was. I ain't like it.
Okay, well,
it is what it is, man.
I can't cry about it, bro. I can't do nothing about it. Y'all just, for me to answer y'all question, before I even answer, I'm gonna make Lex answer the question. Lex, you seen the trade, you seen what happened. Who got better? Who got worse? Who won?
I definitely think that the Dolphins lost, but I kind of agree with Gutta. Even though the Dolphins are trash, I just feel like with the Steelers, Aaron Rodgers is washed up, so I really don't see much going on there either.
Okay.
All right. Well, To me, Dolphins was already ass. And y'all got worse. To me.
Yeah, they got worse.
The Steelers, listen, the Steelers, even when they trash, they win 10 games. So if you add a little good quarterback play, Aaron don't even got to be the Superman Aaron he used to be. He just got to be a game manager.
He's not.
If they won 10 games with Justin Fields and Russell Wilson, mixing them in,
preach to him, bro.
Play at quarterback with Aaron Rodgers. You don't feel like they could win 11, 12 games?
Nigga, what your team finna do, nigga?
No. How many games did
No.
Aaron
We ain't
Rodgers
talking about my
win
team
last
yet.
year?
What y'all team? What Tampa finna do?
Hey, hold on.
Hey,
First of all,
I let you talk, so let me finish what I'm saying.
Yeah, hold on. Let Brother Brooch. He's
First of all,
Can I finish talking?
let him preach on it, bro.
All I'm saying is this. Y'all already was struggling. Yes, Jalen Ramsey wasn't a big deal. I get it. But Jonnu was a big deal. Jonnu was a big deal.
Yes, Brother Booch. Yes.
So all I'm saying is Pittsburgh really ain't lose shit. They got rid of George Pickens and got DK Metcalf. You wouldn't like that?
that was good.
All right. Then they add Jonnu Smith. And they already have a good white tight end. I forgot his name.
Pat Fryer move.
Okay, but don't they have to sit there and now try to build chemistry with
He needed a
arrogant,
quarterback.
washed up Aaron? Like,
Yeah, but all he has to do is play game manager. They win games with less talent.
I don't see it, but
I'm speaking facts. I'm just
No, that's true.
Okay.
That's true.
It's just common sense. If you win games with less talent, you go get a washed up quarterback that's accurate, that can game manage. That all he don't have to do is turn the ball over.
If Aaron could stay healthy, I could see them. I could see them going to the playoff, but I don't think he's gonna be healthy, dog. He not gonna stay healthy though. That's
So
the
they
only
went in the
con-
AFC playoffs. I got a question,
That's the
Booch.
only con
I got a
they
question. I got a question.
We listening. Go.
So the Pittsburgh plays in the AFC North, right?
Right.
What's the teams of the AFC North?
Cincinnati, Baltimore,
Cincinnati. Okay. Now you're telling me with the weapons you just named, you like them to beat Lamar?
Yeah.
Yeah. So hold on.
They beat Lamar with Lav.
Bro, every year at least once, J-Rock.
That's just not happening, Booch.
Bro, they beat Lamar last year.
I was getting ready to say
win with no Aaron.
Bro, with Justin Fields.
Listen, Booch, let me ask you a question. When Aaron was young, when he was in Pittsburgh, when he was the man, what was he known for?
He was in Green Bay.
Extending plays, right? That's what Aaron Rodgers was known for, right? Extending plays, right?
Nope. He was known for getting rid of the ball fast. He got rid of the ball fast,
but Aaron Rodgers was also known for making those heroic plays and them throws and stuff because he could extend the play.
Right. He was known for
2 or 3.
No. He could make those plays, but he was known for being accurate, extremely accurate,
and a strong arm,
and getting the ball fast.
That's fine. Why did he struggle in New York though? He didn't have none of those left. No, those attributes had diminished. Stop acting like this man didn't have any weapons with the Jets.
He even went to go.
The Jets don't have an offensive line.
Hey, hold on, Booch. Can I say something? Can I just ask you a question for the pod, the whole pod? Who's the last good quarterback that played for the Jets?
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Okay, so all right.
No, Vinny Testaverde.
Jesus Christ. There we go.
Joe Montana.
Bro, Ryan Fitzpatrick, bro.
Yeah, Ryan Fitzpatrick's not a good quarterback, but okay.
Nah, it wasn't tested. Nah, they had
Broadway Joe. Broadway Joe is the last good quarterback that played there. Rex Ryan took
more recently. Don't try Testaverde. They went to the playoffs with Testaverde.
Rex Ryan.
No. Rex Ryan took Mark Sanchez to the AFC Championship game. That's how bad quarterback play and how long it's been bad in New York. Bruh, like so I don't know what we're talking about, bro. You can't win with nothing at the Jets, dog. It's like winning a Super Bowl with the Dolphins, damn near. You know what I'm saying? It's that hard to do there.
So he couldn't win in New York, but he's gonna win in Steel City.
Well,
I'm
hold
still
on.
waiting to see it, bro.
Yeah, stop. So let me respond again, J-Rock. So as far as 10-win quarterbacks, we won 10 games with a combination of Kenny Pickett, Mitch Trubisky, and Mason Rudolph. Are any of those good quarterbacks? Do you like any of their quarterback play?
That's my point.
It's more easier over there, Boots.
Huh?
Correct.
That was
over there.
The AFC North was down that year, though.
They got one of the toughest divisions, bro. How you gonna say that?
Joe Burrow. No, so hold on. Joe Burrow was still playing.
Cincinnati and what name was down that year. That was that year that Burrow had that suck ass year.
Bro, ain't
no,
that
suck ass year was last year.
Yeah, bro. And Burrow was healthy all year. Ain't nobody worried about Joe Burrow.
Better be worried this year. Y'all ain't going nowhere.
All right, let's move on, bro. At the end of the day, we'll agree to disagree. I just feel like the Steelers got better.
Yeah, hey, Booch, you saw how every delusional Dolphins fan was like, yeah, we lost the trade, but the Steelers are still bad. You see how they had to, you know what I mean? They had to try to cover their tracks.
Yeah. What are you listening to? The man Booch just said y'all bad too. Y'all still bad. Y'all just got y'all are straight.
Right.
That's not good. Y'all are straight.
Not super.
That ain't straight. Brother, don't sugarcoat that shit. They trash too. Like what?
No. I'm gonna put it like this.
We just
I'm gonna put it like this.
Yeah, we just trash.
Hold on. I'm gonna put it like this. Us and Dolphins, we trash. Us. My team, y'all team, we trash. Steelers, Tampa, they're a good team. Meaning, if the chips, I'm just saying, if the chips fall their way, they can make it to the Super Bowl. That type of good. But they're not guaranteed the Super Bowl. But if niggas get hurt, Patrick Mahomes go down, something, it just chips fall their way, they both can make it. But right now, we trash, y'all trash. That's it.
Disagree with that assessment, Booch, because I do not believe if Tampa stay healthy that they gonna win a motherfucking championship.
I didn't say that. I said if the chips fall they way.
Tampa ain't shit.
There's gonna be a lot of chips falling. It's gonna be raining chips. It's gonna be raining chips.
Y'all are struggling breathing for air. Where are y'all going?
Bro, just kill it, man. Just kill this shit. Hey, Booch right. They got a better chance.
It's gonna be raining chips.
If they go to the playoffs,
if the chips fall, it's gonna be raining chips all season.
No, what I'm saying is, if you think about it, before we move on, if you think about it, J-Rock. What is in the NFC? What's all the teams in the NFC right now? Think about it. All the teams, just name them. The teams that could go to the Super Bowl.
And Tampa division in the NFC South.
Nah, just the NFC period.
That's contenders.
Who can go to the Super Bowl? I help you. Just correct. Just
Eagles,
correct.
Lions.
Go ahead. Who?
Eagles, Lions.
Commanders.
Commanders, correct. Maybe Rams. They still dangerous.
Rams. Okay.
There's only one more, J-Rock.
Oh God.
Yep. There's only one more.
Tampa. That's what you got to say.
Look at you, J-Rock.
See? You see?
I knew you knew ball, J-Rock. My fault, man. I didn't mean to deny that shit.
I wasn't going to say Tampa.
Hold on,
Get out of here. I just threw that in there because he tried to bait me.
Hey, J-Rock. Now think about it in the AFC.
Okay. Buffalo, Steelers, Ravens,
Dolphins. You just said it. You said Steelers second team. You said it. We're done talking. You said it.
I didn't say Steelers. I said Ravens.
You said Steelers.
You said Steelers.
So hold on.
I misspoke.
No, J-Rock.
I misspoke.
You said Steelers in front of them.
We've been talking about the Steelers all damn show. I misspoke.
Name them.
What the hell?
All right, name them.
What the hell y'all take?
You know what I'm saying?
Name them.
We're going to go Buffalo. We're going to go the Chiefs. Right? We're going to go the Ravens. We're going to go My Dolphins.
Fuck no. Fuck. See, now you lying. Now you got to lie.
My list is longer though. Hold on, I ain't done, player.
Leave it alone, bro. No,
let me finish.
Leave it alone.
I still like Cincinnati.
No, their defense
they got a quarterback.
Their defense is worse.
Bro, they've made the AFC championship like, what, 2 out of the last 4?
No.
Or somewhat close to that. They was always in the conversation, Cincinnati.
No, the last 2 years they've been asked. What you talking about?
Texans got a little.
There you go, Texans.
Okay,
Woody.
But if you're gonna say Texans, you gotta say Steelers.
Why?
But they didn't have the same record last year.
Man, they do shit.
Because they go to the
playoffs. Somewhere. What the fuck did the Steelers do?
Bro,
they go to the playoffs.
Come on, bro.
J-Rock,
and
the Texans didn't do nothing either, bro.
All right.
J-Rock, you already answered correctly the first time, bro. You was honest and
nah, you know, like I said, I misspoke, Pepper.
We're gonna move on, bro. Now, I want to show y'all something, and let me know if this is not how the LeBron fans act.
Say that again. Bottom, bro. LeBron's a bitch, bro. Wait, say that again. Yo, bro, say that again. Oh, him, bro. I know you. I know him. Tell him happy birthday every fucking year. You don't tell me happy birthday every year, nigga. Is your last name James? No, it's fucking Rodriguez. I'll die about King James. And I hope y'all niggas ain't tired of seeing him because he got another 10 years in him. You know that, right? If his kneecaps give out, these bitches is
straight up.
Nigga can fucking jazz that. That shit is crazy. His hand protection is fucking hand. That one move, with his hand, he just stepped back. Even get me started on the fucking defense. The chase down block. Chase down is something serious. How he make eye contact before he chase that shit down? Same way. Take this shit on, bro.
Hey, bro.
I don't know you, bro.
I fuck with Bud.
Bro, he's 40, right? In the league? Your dad ain't make it to 40, right? Well, how many rings?
Damn.
Just know that football don't count. That ring ain't count in 2020 what? Because of COVID? Your grandma died in COVID. That ain't count? The fuck is you talking about?
Now, Slade, hey. Now you can't tell me that ain't Woody and
That's Woody.
That's
damn, dog.
That's Woody and Gutter. Yeah, both of them.
Hey, I ain't never tell that nigga no happy birthday though.
Yeah, that nigga.
He said, no,
I feel like if you seen him in person, you would.
I did.
You told him happy birthday?
I ain't never tell.
Right.
Fuck it, I'm gonna change my last name to
He
James.
said it's your last name. Yeah. He said it's your
Tell
last
him
name,
happy
James
birthday.
Rodriguez, but that shit took me out.
Hey, Jit funny though, man. I like Jit.
You
Hey,
like
hold on. Hey, let me ask y'all a question then. Y'all Lakers fans. So, if rest in peace to Kobe, by the way. Well, this is a Kobe question.
Here we go.
So if Kobe was here and he played in the bubble and he got a championship in the bubble, would y'all be saying it didn't count?
It's a Mickey Mouse ring, bro.
Would y'all be saying that because it's Kobe?
Yeah, it's a Mickey Mouse ring. That's what I'm saying.
I never said it didn't count. That ain't got nothing to do with me, bro.
Oh, well, I'm saying it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's a Mickey Mouse ring, bro.
Boo spoke up, but the rest of them said the shit ain't count. The bubble wasn't that, and all that. So,
you want me to answer the question?
Yeah.
The type of competitor and player Kobe was, he'd have told you himself that shit didn't count. Kobe would tell you it was the least meaningful of my championships because I didn't get to enjoy it with the fans out at the Staples Center. That's what Kobe would tell you.
Nah, man, let me quiet.
There you go, J-Rock.
He would tell you something along that line, nigga. Because Kobe was the real one. Kobe was a real one.
Get out of
Hell
here,
wrong
man.
with you. You ain't that little faggot ass shit. Y'all out here.
Bro. Nah.
Bro, didn't Kobe get into something with Shaq?
Kobe playing, bro.
Did Kobe get into some shit with Shaq?
What shit?
That nigga snitched on Shaq.
Oh, but he a real one.
That was normal teammate beef that he got with Shaq. He wanted to be the man, and because he was already carrying Shaq. You feel me?
No. The real reason why they got into the beef. The real reason.
Bruh, y'all boys need to tell the truth like it is, bruh. Shaq would dominate for 3 quarters. Kobe would take over in the 4th. So Kobe was like, you know what? I'm tired of you getting the MVPs because niggas thinking you the one really dominating when I'm the one
No.
bringing it home.
That's
So
right.
he wanted
That's
his
right,
own
J.
show.
Rock.
Like, let's make
That's right,
Hey,
J.
that
Rock.
sounds like bullshit to me.
Listen, dog. That's not why they got into their beef.
That is why they got into their
No,
beef,
they
bro.
didn't, bro. It was cause of the cheating allegations Kobe had going on, bro.
Man, that ain't had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, he did.
Shaq was tricking too. Shaq was tricking too. Big boy with chicken.
Yeah, that's exactly. Kobe said. You know what Kobe said? Well, Shaq was doing it too. He basically told the story.
That don't sound real.
Why he snitching if he doing it too?
Kobe
that's
was
the story, bro. That's why they fell into their beef.
Kobe ain't tell on Shaq. Shaq was acting brand new, nigga, like he ain't fought with Kobe no more. Because Kobe done got caught up in a little situation.
Because
let's be serious now.
Kobe got him in trouble with his wife, bro. That's what
all right, look. All right, we ain't gonna move the goalposts, but like I said, y'all do that shit to LeBron, bro. Saying LeBron, that ain't a real ring. Maybe not Booch.
Gutter, I got a question for you, Gutter. I got a perfect example to answer your question. When Kobe lost, what did he do? He took accountability, right? He said he was going to get in the gym, work harder, and come back to try to get one. When LeBron lost, what did he do?
Bruh.
He blamed everyone else.
All right.
No. He blamed everyone else. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Kobe's mentality and LeBron's two different mentalities.
Bro, what you're
Kobe
explaining
knows,
right now, leadership.
Kobe could tell you what was his championship and which one was probably his easiest championship. Kobe was at the bubble. Kobe gonna keep it 100. Kobe gonna tell you it was probably the one that meant the least because I didn't get to enjoy it with the fans and the family. We didn't get to travel and all that. He gonna keep it 100 like the fans think about it. Not LeBron. LeBron gonna act like he came down from 3-1 again.
Hey, yo, J-Rock.
The bubble was the hardest basketball.
No, hold on, J-Rock.
Kobe would have.
Hold on, Woody. No, you said no. I was gonna say, Woody. I'm glad you said because not only would have Kobe loved it, he would have dominated that shit, and he still would have came back and said, "Nah, it didn't really mean nothing, bro." I went to my room. I came back. I bought it. It felt like
Of course he would have dominated.
How would he have dominated? Though he retired in 2016, bro.
He said he played in the bubble though, Woody. So don't do that.
That's crazy,
bro. Meaning if he wasn't retired yet.
Bro, all right, in 2006, if the bubble was in 2016, that boy wasn't going to last, bro.
Hey,
we were talking about if Kobe played it. All right.
All right, then. The Bubbles played in 2009 then. The Bubbles played in 2009 then. Now what? Or 2010. Then what?
2013 even.
The real thing to this whole question is what we do with LeBron, y'all doing it right now with Kobe.
Which is what?
Y'all doing it right now with Kobe, making excuses, saying what he would have said, doing all that. No, we do that with LeBron.
We didn't.
The difference is you gave us a scenario. Kobe retired 4 years before that. We can talk about the shit that LeBron actually doing or is still currently doing. That's the big difference, Gutter. That's what you don't understand. You want to talk about what Kobe did and talk about what Kobe did. What did Kobe do when he played? What did Kobe do when he played, Gutter? He showed up. He showed up when it mattered, right? He showed up when it mattered. Let's get it right now. He showed up when it mattered. He dominated, and he made no excuses. What does LeBron do in those moments?
Hey, hold on.
He doesn't show up when it matters. He makes excuses, and he doesn't win.
J-Rock, let me give you a round of applause, bro. You preaching. You killing these niggas in this debate.
Big difference, brother.
These niggas can't fuck with you, bro.
Big difference, brother.
Fuck with you, cuz.
So don't give me a scenario. Oh, what if Kobe had played in the bubble? Now, give me the scenario. What happened with Kobe when he went to the finals, nigga? What happened? Give me that scenario. And what happened versus LeBron when he went to the finals? Give me that scenario.
Yeah, acting like Kobe ain't losing the finals too. What's wrong with
you?
you?
No, hold on.
How many times?
Woody. No,
like 2, 3.
Woody, I'm glad you asked that, bro. No, Woody, I'm glad.
2, Woody.
Now, hold on, Woody.
But he showed up.
Let me give the LeBron fans a scenario. Bro. So y'all come in. LeBron, right? Prime LeBron. You got Dwayne Wade. You got Chris Bosh. You got a full squad of motherfuckers, and you play the Dallas Mavericks in the finals. Their best player is Dirk Nowitzki. Best player. Everybody else is kind of a role player, damn near. You know what I'm saying? They're not that good. How many points do you think LeBron, your GOAT, averages in that series? And if you swap roles, how many points do you think Kobe would average in that series?
Thank you.
You don't know.
No,
you will never know.
No,
bro,
actually, we do know how many points LeBron averaged.
Because look, that same year, that same Dallas team took out the Lakers, and I think they swept y'all.
How much did Kobe average against that Dallas team?
But he got swept.
What did he average though?
Did he have a Dwayne Wade?
I bet he averaged more than 17. I bet he averaged more than 17.
He had Paul Gasol, he had Lamar Odom, and he got swept.
Get out of here, man.
Hold on.
Everybody that year. So
hey, look, since we talk about Bron, right? Since we talk about Bron, let's talk about this then.
Well,
let's see if we all agree with this.
LeBron's slick, and I think everyone's missing the point here because this right here is being presented as a, hey, look out for the little guy. Look out for Nash and Iverson and Marino and all the guys who don't get their rightful place in history because they didn't win. This is about reframing the GOAT conversation with Michael Jordan because he's passed Jordan in virtually every statistical category that matters except the championships. So now what do? We start politicking that championships aren't as valuable. Hey, look, it's a team concept. My team hasn't been there to put me over the top to get there with Jordan. I don't know why we talk about rings so much. It's not about rings. Let's look at the individual glory. For example, I'm the all-time leading scorer. It's a chance to reframe. It's very slick. It's very slick.
Yeah, let me send you a video.
That'd be
since you want to pick your videos, nigga.
Hey, whatever you want to say.
Since you want to pick your video, because they got
Hey,
LeBron
what you
here on ESPN every day, bro.
All I'm saying is the man right or wrong?
He right about that.
Okay. Yeah, Bron is trying to reshape the GOAT narrative because he can't beat Jordan in rings. He can't do that. It's over.
Right.
Bro, that's
okay. He retire.
Listen, that's okay that he can't beat Jordan. It's somebody out there with more rings than Jordan that we ain't even talking about, bro.
Kobe ain't beat Jordan.
Yeah, you talking about when the league had 8 teams, Mike? Go on and tell us about him. What's his name?
He got more rings than that man.
What's his name, Mike? What's his name,
more
Mike?
Rings than him.
The league had 8 teams, Mike.
He has more rings than him, bro.
The league had 8 teams and 30 players in the whole league, Mike. And you are talking about he dominated. Come on, Mike.
He still has more rings.
Come on.
And we do not speak at all about him, bro.
Hey, in Jordan era, it was only 5 good basketball players, dog, that he played against, dog.
Yeah, and they all played against the 07 Cavs and beat them, right? Come on, man. I don't want to hear that excuse. Did you see how LeBron performed against those 90 players that you call plumbers, Woody? So all those 5 good players from Jordan's era was on that Spurs team?
All right. So let's just say this. Let's say this then.
All right, answer the question, Woody.
Woody,
that 07 Spurs team, what was they full of? Not 90s players?
J-Rock, I don't mean to cut you off. Let's say this. The teams, is their team's organization that went to the Super Bowl before all that shit got formulated and all? Because that's a contradiction now. The Dolphins, we went way back, and we still talking about that, fam.
What you talking about? What you talking about? The Dolphins went way back. What about
we went way back? We went way back to 73, and we still talk about it, right? But then
we went undefeated. How many teams was in the league when the Dolphins won in 72 and 73?
But we can't talk about the dude who won 11 rings.
No. How many teams was in the league when the Dolphins won in 72 and 73? Don't try to compare that shit, nigga.
Hold on, J-Rock. Yeah, J-Rock, let Gunna preach, bro. I like that he's, invalidating y'all's championship, so we never have to talk about that dumb shit.
Which is crazy, bro. Which is crazy.
Oh, but look, hey, look, JT. I would love for him to do that if he was correct, bro. But he sounds ridiculous. You cannot compare those two, bro.
You can't.
Why can't you?
Listen, listen, bro. If you're playing 5-on-5, bro, we could win 10 games straight, bro. You understand?
You right.
If it's only 5, if it's only 6 teams out there, and we playing 5-on-5, everybody get 2 tries, bro. We could win 10 straight, bro.
Thank you.
But if it's 30, if it's 30 some teams out there, bro.
There wasn't 30 back then.
It's hard to win
30 in the NFL. There wasn't no 30 in the NFL, bro.
How many was it, JT? I guarantee you it was more than 8.
What? You talking about when the Dolphins did it?
Yeah.
I guarantee you it was more than 8
teams.
It was what teams?
It was 28 teams.
28 versus 8. Do the comparison, Gutter. Was the competition the same still? Come on, bro. No.
We can't
Don't
compare
do that.
it.
No.
We can't compare it.
Come on, bro. Nice try. You trying to do everything to say LeBron that you even tried to throw the 72 Dolphins under the bus. God damn, from a Dolphins fan. This got to be a classic.
This has nothing to do with LeBron.
He ain't trying to throw him under the bus. That's not what he was trying to say.
Y'all boys do anything to say LeBron.
Nah, he was talking about the champions. He was talking about the championships.
I was talking about championships, fam. You saying, all right, it's a dude out there with 11. So we gonna negate that he got 11. But then it's this one
against 8 teams. Against 8 teams, yes, Gutter. Yes.
But this one got 6, and we gonna say, yeah, he's just a great
against 32 teams. Yes. Against 32 teams, yes. He had 6 against 32 teams. The same 32 teams that your GOAT can't get 6 against. See what I'm saying? Exactly. Now it makes sense, right? These the same 32 teams that your GOAT cannot get 6 rings against. That Jordan got 6 rings against. Bill Russell got 11 rings against 8 teams. He didn't face 30 teams. Come on, man. Stop trying to compare that shit. Y'all got to do better.
Right, so none of his rings count.
Listen, we're not going to stay on the subject too long. J-Rock handled his business.
He was dominant for his era. Bill Russell was dominant for his era.
You handle that, brother. All right. So, let's get on to some to Lex segment. Let's talk some different shit. You feel me? Lex.
Hey guys, so your friend is cheating on their spouse. Do you stay loyal to your friend or do you speak up for what's right?
I feel like this is a trick question to get a nigga caught.
Repeat it one more time for him, Lex.
Okay, your friend, for the guys, your homeboy is cheating on their wife. Do you stay loyal to your homeboy or do you speak up for what's right?
Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. Can I go first?
Go ahead, bro.
It's like this, man. Like, it ain't none of his business, bro. He just gotta close his ears, close his eyes, and close his mouth.
See no evil, hear no evil, Woody.
Speak no evil. That's all he gotta do, man. That ain't none of his business, man. He can't.
What if the wife is around and she's like to your homeboy, like, "Oh my gosh, you're the best husband. You're so faithful. So, you wouldn't feel like."
I'm gonna be like, "Damn, my dog got that shit under control." That's crazy.
Would you say something to him though? Would you say, "Listen, your wife she's a good woman. She, thinks that you're faithful. I don't want you to lose your family."
No. I'll probably say some shit like that. Like, I'll be like, "Yeah, man, you got to look out for her," type shit. But at the end of the day, I can't be like, I'll be a fuck nigga if I go back to his old lady and tell him like, I can't do no shit like that. That ain't none of my business. That shit, you feel me? He just gotta, you feel me? They just gotta figure it out. Or she gotta figure it out on her own type shit.
All right, J-Rock.
I won't.
What you say?
Look here, man.
That's it.
Look, now, do I know the wife too? I know the wife, okay.
Well, here's the thing. Can know her.
Here's the thing. I'm never telling on my dog. That's rule number 1. But I will always speak sense into my dog to let him know if he may be, moving
understandable.
back like what he say. And, and letting him know, like, what's worth it and what ain't worth it. Like, if he out there fucking with some chicken head that ain't even worth it or some shit, nah, man, this ain't even worth it, bro, You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, yeah, I'm always going to talk him into doing some sense, but the decision is for him to make, not for me to go tell. Nah.
So if y'all were ever out, like, on a night out with your homeboys, right? And y'all are out and he brought a girl, or there's a girl around and he ends up, you know, doing whatever with her. And then the wife asks you like, hey, you know, I was calling him all night when you guys were out, but he wasn't answering. You know, what was he doing? You would lie for him? Say like he was with me?
I mean, I was there too.
Yeah, you were there.
I mean,
But he
I
was
mean,
messing around, but he wasn't picking up the phone. And she asked you, like, what was he doing? I was calling him all night. Like, what was he doing?
Yeah, that shit probably died. I don't know.
I want to, you know, like I said, man, I want to be like, I'll just be like, I
You
don't
wouldn't
know,
tell on
like,
him.
nah, like, well I could have, you know, that's my dog, bro. Like,
Hey, Lex,
I look crazy
Lex,
if
look
I
at
do
my
some shit
face.
like that.
You would do that.
I'd be like, man, I'd have been like, I was drunk. I don't know where he was at. I lost him.
No matter what scenario I just gave y'all, y'all are staying loyal to your homeboy.
Like we said, we're gonna speak some sense into him. We're gonna tell him, you know, we're gonna tell him what it
But you would
is.
never
But
be like, oh, I don't know where he was. You know, he wasn't with me. You would just be like, oh, he was with me.
yeah,
I don't want to create more drama. So yeah, I
yeah,
know where he was
bro.
at. He was with me. Absolutely, he was with me.
Wow.
Okay, Gutter.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to respect the code. That ain't none of my business to tell her. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's his wife. That's what he want to do.
That's his life.
You know what I'm saying? That's the choice he making. So I stay loyal to him.
But would you talk to him and tell him like what he's doing is wrong?
Oh, of course, most definitely. Most definitely. I keep it 100 with my partner and be like, hey, fam, why you doing this? That? You know what I'm saying? That don't make sense, but you know what I'm saying? That's all you can. But telling on him,
No, so if she called you looking for him, you would say the same thing that Woody and J Rock would say. Like, oh, he was with me.
I'm not picking up.
So you're just not picking it up at all.
Yeah, I ain't picking up.
All right, J Rock. I mean, JT.
Yeah, bro, I respect what Gutter just said, because the problem with lying for your boy, right, is then you got to continue the lie for him every single time. And I'm cool with lying if he already knows the story. But the problem, you're going to get your partner in some trouble if you lie and say, yeah, I was with him. And then she going to ask him later on in the night, if you wasn't with him, who was you with? And she don't say your name, bro. You're going to get your boy in some deep water. So I agree with Gutter. Don't answer the phone. Don't ask, don't tell. You know what I'm saying? Everything's cool. And then you go talk to, and then you go check your buddy. If that's somebody that's really treating him good and somebody he said, you know, told you, you know, he loves, that kind of thing, then y'all have a private conversation afterwards. But yeah, just don't say nothing, bro. And even if she asked me straight up, like,
Yeah, she asked you straight up in person. You would just be like,
yeah, I'm sorry, miss, what day are you talking about? I should be like, yeah, this is the date. This is what happened. This is what he told me what happened. And I'm just like, I'll be honest, I have no idea. I've been doing a lot of drugs. I've been, you know, into blow a little bit. I'm in a rough patch in my life, honestly. So, you know, I would take his word for it. He's actually been a really good friend to me during this time. He's, you know, tried to get me straight. He's helping me work on my life. So I couldn't tell you one way or another. But yeah, that you'd have to talk to him about it.
All right.
you're the last one left.
I'm actually not, because we want to know what you're gonna do if your homegirl was in this situation. But I answer before you answer. So basically, you saying would I snitch on my dog?
Yes, to the girl.
You know, them boys.
And I gave different scenarios.
Them boys gave her the explanation. I'm just gonna say it like this: fuck no. It's simple as that. You know, them boys wanted to be more mature about it, be nice about it, and explain it. It's simple.
Well, I gave them different scenarios. That's why.
Right. Well, you don't got to give me different scenarios. Each scenario, fuck no. We ride together, we die together. Bad boys for life.
So I'm saying, so if she's like I asked Woody, if she's like you're around them and she's like, oh my gosh, you know, I love my husband. He's so faithful. You know, you would just look and just be like,
I would be like this. Hell yeah. My boy, hey, that's the most faithful nigga I ever seen. That boy is raw. You heard me? Hey, you blessed, girl. You so blessed. You is blessed. You fucking hey.
Even though you know he's cheating, messing with everything under the sun, you still gonna say that?
I might not say it that aggressively, but I'll probably say it more calmer. But I'm gonna still say the same shit. I'm be like, if I know he cheating, I'm be like,
cheating with everything under the sun.
I'm like, that boy. Hey, what he do? You know what he did? What he do? What he did that walk? Yeah. I'm gonna say, hey, my dog is that man. Now, once I get with him one-on-one, and I see that his girl is a good woman that he shouldn't lose, then I might be like, bro, hey, chill, bro, because you fought around and she catch you, bro, you're gonna lose a good woman, bro. These hoes ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? These bitches ain't worth it, bro. But his secrets go to the grave with me. Whatever he did, I ain't see nothing. You know?
So what if your homeboy got caught and then she comes to you and she's like, oh, you know, I found out all this other stuff and you were there that night and blah 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 blah.
I'm gonna get him in trouble because I'm gonna get because what he doing getting in trouble? So I'm gonna act shocked.
Me too. I was about to say that. I'm like, what?
I'm gonna be on her side. I'm gonna say, what he did? He's what? Where he did that? He could be around me. I don't even let that go down.
I would never let that shit go down,
Never let that go down. What's wrong with him? He tripping. He did that. Nah, he couldn't did that around me, girl. God,
that nigga know better.
That nigga know better. I've been telling that boy not to do that. He did that. She tripping.
You would say he must have been around some other homeboys?
Some other niggas. Because, you know, I would have told him to stop. Yeah. Now, if she get footage of me doing something and I'm there, I'm going to be like, when that happened? I probably was drunk.
You gonna pull the JT? I was on drugs.
I would have been on. I'll be telling her I was on drugs that I ain't never take. And I must have been on mushrooms that night. I don't.
Yeah. No, that's foul, bitch.
I was on mushrooms that night. God, that was me. I don't remember none of those.
Yeah. Makes sense. Everybody makes sense.
Right, but low key, I'm gonna tell his ass, one-on-one, like, chill out, bro. Don't lose your girl, bro. She's amazing. Feel me?
Then if he got caught and he lost his girl, he was crying to you, would you be like, I told you so? Would y'all say that? Like, I told you so?
Yeah, bro, you should have, bro. I told you, bro. You should have. God damn, bro.
Yeah.
But now I'm gonna help him get her back because I was there with him.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
Hold on. If he want her back, I'm gonna help him get her back.
I'm gonna say,
he can do it again.
So Gutter, if you was there with him, if you was there with him, Gutter, and you was, into what he was doing too, and y'all got caught and he want her back, you're not gonna help him get her back?
Right? No, because I'm gonna say, bruh, you know what your ass was doing, bruh. You know what your ass was doing, bruh.
Yeah.
You made your bed, bro. Lay in that shit, bro.
Nah, but
because you talked to him already.
But my guilt trip is the point that I was there influencing it. Now, if I was there telling him stop, and I'm leading the way, and I'm sitting away, and I'm showing him like, bro, you shouldn't do that. I'm single, you're not. And then, you know what I'm saying? That's different. But if I'm single and I'm just letting him vibe out, and he get caught, I'm a guilt trip too. I'm like, bro, I was there with you, bro. Let's get her back together. If you want, I'm gonna get her back.
What if you were trying to tell him to stop, but he still did it anyways, and then he lost her, and then she comes to you. I mean, he comes to you and crying to you about it, not literally, but crying to you about it. I'm gonna help him get her back.
Give him I told you so, but I still help him get her back, bro. And I'm just gonna let him know. Listen, you lose her this time, I ain't helping you. But one time, I help him get her back.
Woody, J-Rock, would you guys help?
What I'm talking about, Booch.
Yeah, I'm gonna help, man. I'm gonna be playing the guitar while he's singing.
I ain't helping.
I'm kidding.
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help, man.
Even though you watched him do all the cheating under the sun, that made it seem like he's this great faithful guy.
That's
you
why
still
we're
gonna help
helping.
him.
You know why?
That's
You know
why
why?
we're
What
helping.
he's gonna do, but he's gonna do it again. Once a cheater,
No, but
always
once
a
he do it
cheater.
again, once he do it again, that's his business.
Yeah, if you
All
do it
right,
again,
Boots.
that's his bad.
Hey. All right, fellas. So y'all would do this there? Y'all would do this. I'm getting married.
Yeah.
I asked y'all, like, yeah, bro, then I got the marriage going on. Hey, bro, y'all boys, let me get, I just want to throw a big wedding. Let me hold 10 stacks. Let me hold 20 stacks. And you give me 20 stacks to go get married. But then I come out with y'all and I want to treat. You gonna let me treat?
Yeah.
No business, nigga. What the fuck?
As you, kid. If that's what you want to do.
What you want? What you want me to hold your dick for you, bitch? I ain't on that
No,
shit.
everybody holding your dick.
You got married still, didn't you? You just wanted to see that thing.
It's
Yeah,
more
man. I don't know what
like,
to
dang, I
tell
just
you.
gave you
It's about
$20,000
this.
to get married.
It's about this.
You're
It's about
proving my point. Regardless of what, if I give you the money or not, I'm gonna help him get her back. So
yeah,
regardless if I give him money or not, I'm still gonna help him get her back, bro.
No, I'm not helping my friend.
That's your business. But I'm helping my dog. I'm finna help my dog.
I won't tell on my friend, but I will. I do tell my friend, like, you shouldn't cheat on him. He's a good guy. But when she gets caught, I'm gonna be like, I told you so.
Right. And I respect that.
But I'm not helping.
Yeah.
Well, that's you. But I'm gonna help my dog get his girl back. Because we make mistakes, man.
Because what if my friend Because what if my friend cheat again? It's like, dang, you made
And
me
then
look
I don't
stupid.
help him. I just said that. Then I'm not gonna help him again. Cause bro, it's a one-time ordeal, bro. I was there with
why
you.
would you want her to go through that agony again? Because once a cheater,
Everybody
it's
deserves a
always
second chance.
Oh, wait a minute. I think you're getting it twisted. You think I'm supposed to give a fuck by her agony?
Yes.
No,
that ain't
that's his wife.
That's
my brother.
But you're helping
is what I'm worried about.
the agony. You're helping put towards the agony.
No.
That's a painful thing to go through. So why
They got shit to do
would
with
you
me.
help him?
But my answer wasn't that I gave a fuck about her feelings.
I know you don't. I'm asking y'all, why don't y'all?
No, my answer was not to give a fuck about her feelings. My answer was now it's putting my dog in his place. Like, bruh, don't take your silly ass out there and be doing dumb shit, bruh. That's what happens, bruh. Stop that shit.
Okay, so y'all helped him get her back.
Right.
He cheat again, and he come to you again. Y'all not helping the next time.
No,
bro. No, man. That's impossible, bro.
Yeah, bro. I already, bro. I helped you.
I want to do that.
I helped you already, bro. I can't do that again. How am I gonna do it again? It ain't even gonna work again. What I'm gonna tell her? What I'm gonna say to her? She gonna be like, "Booch, get out my fucking face, bro." She gonna say, "Booch, get out my fucking face, bro. You part of that problem, bro. You with that shit." So what I'm gonna do it again? No. The first time I got you, we're gonna ride, bro. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up this time, bro.
Okay, have y'all ever tried to help one of y'all homeboys get their girlfriend back before? Have y'all ever played that type of position?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think I have.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because he cheated, did it work out?
In some cases, yes. In some cases, no. Very common.
You said it's very
Hold on,
common?
so y'all lying to help him get her back after he messed up.
Yes, I've had multiple.
That's the kind of time we on, right?
You've helped multiple times.
We didn't get his answer. We didn't get JT's answer.
Yes, Lex. I've had multiple instances or times when I've had friends that I helped get back their girl where it worked, and in some cases it didn't work. Because like Boo said, they weren't falling for that shit because they was a repeated offender. And in some cases, everybody deserves a second chance, though. So yeah, I'm a vouch for my dog to get his girl back each and every time, and she gonna let me know whether he's a repeated offender or not, I guess, by her response. You feel me? But I'm down so finna try, but no, I'm not finna try over and over and over again, bro. No, if I know myself that you a repeated offender, I'm not finna waste my time because I'm gonna dirty my face.
Right.
You feel me? Then I can't say none of my other homeboys and shit. Yeah. I'm
Y'all
out
are
here to
some
say
real
my
ride or
dog.
dies.
Yeah. Imagine if Boocher repeated offender, I keep saving him. I can't say Woody. Now
Right.
when I say Woody, they're gonna be like, J-Rock, please, 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 please. Get out of here. Go on, Rock. Go on, Rock. You be thinking you say the whole world lying for them, bitch. Get on.
Right.
And I gotta have some type of credibility. So I can't let you dirty my face. Feel me?
All right. Well,
All right.
Makes
sense.
Before I get
You
into
guys are some good homeboys.
Okay then. Before I get into my segment, I want to show y'all something. Y'all gotta tell me how the fuck is this possible?
They're running in sync.
How is they landing on the same leg?
You know why, boo?
They're landing on the same leg.
You know why?
Look, how the fuck is that possible?
That's wild.
I tell you why.
I never noticed nothing like that.
What y'all say?
Birds of a feather flock together.
The fuck is you talking about?
A typical
They about to
male
run together
response.
too, Greta.
A typical male response. And not they might run together. Jesus.
I don't understand how is that possible. How is that even possible? Anybody could give me I wanted to ask y'all that because I can't figure it out myself. So yeah, do anybody know? Anybody have an idea how that's
Maybe
possible?
their periods are on at the same time, so they're in sync.
If you don't shut up,
what?
It makes sense. It makes better sense than birds flock together, whatever.
I tell you what, we're actually
got
on the
the same
same. We're
coach.
not only are we on the same cycle, we're a part of the same moon cycle, and we have the same signs as well as moon signs. That's how we run together. That's what that response sounded like, Lex.
yeah, that sounds
Well, it's true. That's how a lot of women think. I'm just saying maybe they're in sync. They might be on their same cycle and they're in sync. It sounds better than birds flock
No, it
together,
don't.
run
No, it don't.
together.
It's the same thing.
Whatever that is.
It's the same thing. If you could say that, birds of a feather flock together.
No. It doesn't make sense.
Hey, they probably run the same tempo,
related?
same speed. They probably just run the same speed.
They're probably just in sync together.
Or they
practice
probably like
together, boo. They practice together.
they're right next to each other, so they probably like trying to keep up, but it just running the same speed. I don't know, bro. That shit look crazy.
They was by the same coach.
What?
I gotta see a video of two other people running while you pausing it to see if they legs.
Yeah, that shit look crazy.
That shit look crazy, bro. That shit look crazy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all something else that looks crazy, and then I just want y'all to let me know if this is real or if this is AI to y'all. All right, kids, close your eyes. Is this real or is this AI?
BBL.
It's real.
Is that real? Is that really her or is that AI? People saying that's AI.
That's AI.
Bro, AI doing it like that?
Yes, sir.
Hey Siri, play BBL Drizzy.
Can't tell. She could have either really made that and sent it to somebody and it got leaked, or it could be AI. It's hard to tell.
No, it looks AI to me.
Bro,
You think that's AI?
Bro.
Because like how did that get out there?
Hey, that's crazy.
Hey, listen, with science and medicine, anything is possible, Booch. That's how I'll say that.
So yo just let this girl go out there and put a whole ass and coochie out there in the world like that? Oh, hey, these niggas do not give a fuck about their girls no more.
That's what's the name?
That's Ari.
That's Ari?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We thought that was. That's why I say it's that AI.
So it's supposed to be real then. because somebody leaked that.
It is
I'm
real.
saying it's
real,
possible. She could have sent it to a girl, or it could have just been anything, and somebody could have got a hold of her information, or it could be AI, but it's not impossible.
Oh, they got AI
A lot
out
of
there.
girls
You
are
right.
in relationships with the famous rappers and celebrities, and their stuff gets leaked.
Bro, if that's
Happens.
AI, right? If that's AI, why they don't come out with a picture of Beyonce busting it or something?
That's what I'm saying. But
they did, Gutter. They had one of Taylor Swift. They had Taylor Swift busting it.
No, Taylor Swift can be true. What I'm saying is, Beyonce is very private.
Very.
She's very private.
Because you gotta imagine, you're still gonna be able to trace that account, who made it, who leaked it. You're gonna have a hefty, what's the name, coming your way. So you gotta be careful about who you attack too.
No, what I'm saying,
how you attack them.
No,
especially about sexually.
J-Rock, what I'm saying is if AI is generating that well, making it look that well, that means it would be possible to do that with Beyonce, fam.
Yeah, that shit ain't AI.
But I think it's more realistic for Ari because she always twerking online and shit.
Yeah, so you got to know who it's coming from. Who is it allegedly? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Everybody gonna automatically think that's AI because they know Beyonce don't come off like that unless it's really her and then she shot the world. Everybody gonna be like, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? Until.
But with Ari, it's hard.
Yeah, hey, listen, we got a better chance of seeing Jay-Z at the Diddy party than Beyonce. Come on.
But she could have just took a video like that and sent it to her homegirl, or just very simple.
No, but that's what I'm saying it's true. It just leaked.
Yeah, it could be true. It just got leaked. Yeah.
All right. Let's get into my segment, man. So my segment, I'm finna just show y'all a video. So y'all let me know the fuck y'all think about this.
We get $89 real quick. And no $89. Oh, $89. Why did you give me some money? I can't borrow $80. I'm not even borrowing. I need it. Can you just let me know $80? So I'm saying that they asking me for money. What are you asking me? Are you joking? You gotta be joking. I feel offended that you can't let me $80. I just need $80. Get out of here. That's weird. No. You're not even asking what I need it for. Or I just can't. My money? What I got no money in between. No. You got $80 to lend me. Not to lend, no. Alright, bet. What? I'm gonna remember that. I'm remember that. Hey. Remember that.
When he said I remember that, what would y'all mean if y'all said I remember that? What would be the next thing y'all do if y'all was the one saying I remember that? What y'all thinking in y'all head at that point? I'll go J-Rock first.
What do I think he mean, or what would I
meant
by I remember that?
Your head, you walking off at that point. What would be going through your head seeing that?
Matt.
My money is supposed to be our money, and your money is your money. So if I say I remember that, then yeah, I'm gonna remember when you need something that has to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's your hair, nails, whatever that has to deal with you, I'm probably no longer gonna be, supporting or looking out. You know,
that's your payback. That's your payback.
I mean, if I'm saying I remember that, yeah. I mean,
that's the way you. Yeah. That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
All right, Woody.
Yo.
So you walking away saying remember that. Well, what's going through your mind?
Nigga, revenge, nigga.
Okay,
that's
then.
What that.
Okay.
Revenge.
And what your revenge look like?
The worst way, man. Like, bruh, that shit fucked up. Like, if I'm looking out, then I ask, and you tell me no like that, like that's hurtful, bruh. That's I could, man. That's payback.
Yeah.
That shit gonna come back around the worst way. That's all I can say.
Okay then. What you walking away saying? Remember that. What's going through your mind? What you finna do?
Bro, truthfully, me, bro, I might be walking away for good.
I feel you, bro. That's that burn, bro.
No, but I feel like Woody and J-Rock said, I think that's their next step too. But I feel like they want to pay back first.
Nah, bro. Payback is me clearing it so you can see. Hey, you probably ain't shit without me. So you know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm gonna show you.
But if you notice, there's a kid in the background, bro. So I'm assuming that might be their kid. So walking away from that type of shit comes probably child support. You know how that type of woman gonna go do it.
That's true. That's true, Boosh. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm acting out of emotion, bro. Child support it is, bro.
Love it.
This man said child support over $80. That's crazy.
You damn right, bro.
Nah, it's the principles, bro.
Principle,
like,
bro.
If she couldn't give you $80, dog.
Hey, Woody,
$80,
I get it, but hey, Woody, I'm with you, but my principle is money, bro. Not different.
Hey,
sorry,
JT, 9 times out of 10, if you buy a house, she gonna say it's our house. But if she buys a house, she gonna say it's hers.
No, I get all that. I'm with you.
All right. So JT, since you're talking up, what would you be saying when you say remember that? Or how would you, since the way you just responded, how would you react to that?
Yeah, so I'm gonna play the long game with that one. And I don't care how long it takes. We saw the little kid in the background, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna graduate, he's gonna go to college. And then at some point down the road, she's gonna need something from me. She's gonna need something from me. Maybe she didn't take care of her body enough. Maybe she needs a kidney. I don't know what she's gonna need. And I'm gonna say, sorry about that. You can't get that. That's mine. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then we're gonna let bygones be bygones.
Okay. So you revenge game, like what he said.
No, and we playing the long revenge game because if I had to ask a woman for $80, then I really needed that $80. You know what I'm saying? That's not a lot of money. Clearly, I needed it for something important. So
hey, that boy said she needed.
Whenever something is the most important to her and she asks for it, bro, nah, it's over with, bro. Good luck.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You'll
call your mama.
Okay. Lex, what would you advise him to do if that was your brother?
To leave her. I would say leave her. I would probably wonder why he even married her in the first place, but I would tell him to leave her.
Okay.
Because if you stay with her, she's never gonna help you.
There we go. Hey, with that being said, I agree, Lex. I respect what Woody said. I respect what J. Ross said. I respect what JT said. I get it, bro. Payback is a bitch. But I respect what Gutter and Lex said. I'm leaving. That's my payback. I'm out of there.
Because what if you need $80 again and she's not gonna give it to you?
But I like what y'all said too. You feel me? Like you want to make that whole feel it. You know what I'm saying? But
the worst way.
In the worst way, I feel it. But I feel like I feel like my pay, like you say, Woody, the worst way. So my payback is gonna be double. So I'm gonna leave your ass, and I know I'm gonna be your baby daddy because we have a child together. And so not only I'm gonna leave your ass, you're gonna need something down the line. So, like JT said, and I'm gonna continue it. So I'm not gonna let it slide right then and there. I'm gonna continue that shit over and over and over again. Every time you need something, I'm gonna repeat that shit you said. Every time you need my help, I don't give a fuck if you in the rain, walking in the rain. As long as my jit ain't with you, I'm gonna ride by and make sure that water splash right on your pussy.
Hey, Boots, I'm a ride by and pick up my jit.
If the jit with her, right?
Yeah, my jit with her. Hey, come on. Oh, okay. No, not you. Not you.
I say the best way to handle shit like that, bro, is the silent kill, like what he said, in the worst way. And as soon as I would have walked off, if she don't call me and apologize or come up with something to make me feel better at that moment, trust me, it's an exit plan. When I say remember that, she gonna be like, he just finna get me back later. No, you finna come back later and I'm gonna be gone. That's what I'm gonna do. You're gonna come back home and I'm gonna be out of there. Cause you got me fucked up. $80?
$80,
$80, bro. He ain't asking $100. He said $80, bro.
That's tough,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
That's why I say
crazy.
that's that hurt, bro.
Bro,
That's that
That's
hurt.
crazy.
That's that hurt, kid.
No, so hold on. So that's what I'm saying. You got to humble yourself in front of your woman to ask her for $80 in the first place. And then she go and she say no.
Oh no, you don't. That's the reason she acting like that. You say yourself, bitch, let me get 80. Why I gotta humble myself? Let me get 80.
Yeah, that's his wife. Like,
right.
You should be able to ask for anything. That's your wife. That's not a simple girl you're dating, and y'all have kids together.
I'm just saying that the video that Booch showed, the guy was very humble in how he asked about it. You know what I mean? He just, hey, I need your help with something kind of deal. So that's why I'm playing the long game, bro. She gonna hurt just as bad as I did in that moment. I don't know when that moment's gonna be. It may take years to figure it out, but we'll find it. She's gonna feel just as safe and secure asking me whatever it is as I did asking her for $80, and then she'll know what hurt is,
So the long haul with you is is she still asking, like, you still giving her stuff, like?
And then one day you
sure,
just
it's gonna be something. It'll be something she needed just as bad as I needed that $80 for sure. I don't know what that's gonna be,
If it's 50, and you don't really need that 50, you just gonna be like, all right,
yeah, go ahead, sure.
Booch.
Yeah.
I will say this though.
Wow.
What the video you showed, it's actually a lot more common than what we think. Maybe not exactly that scenario for the $80, but there's a lot of cases where men are giving, women their money, and when it comes to the women's money, it stays with them. It's their money.
Right.
There are a lot of those cases. They'll just tell you they ain't got it.
But
you feel me?
But listen to what
I can't give it to you. I'm not giving it.
Listen to what Lex said. She said, if that was her brother, she would question, why did you even marry her in the first place?
Yeah, dog.
Because out of the whole time y'all were together, you never knew that she was that type of person?
Exactly. So just like you say, J-Rock, it's happening because niggas are allowing it to happen. I seen a post that says, maturity is when you could blame yourself for a lot of things that happen in your life. A lot of things that happen in our lives is our faults, bro.
Fact.
I could agree with that 100.
These niggas, these niggas be retarded, bro. It's a lot of woman bashing, but I don't agree with a lot of that shit because it's like y'all fuck niggas did it to yourselves.
Facts.
Y'all will go choose a bitch. Y'all go find a bitch in the weirdest place. Or niggas will do shit like this. They'll go backdoor their homeboy and get a bitch. Fuck the bitch. The bitch backdoor you. Now you hate the hoe.
Right.
nigga go pay for some pussy. Fuck the hoe. Wife the hoe up. Start buying the hoe everything. He run out of money. She go to the next nigga with money. He hate the hoe.
It's facts. It's facts.
I don't understand that shit.
It's fact, bro. Preach. It's fact.
And we be thinking with our wrong head out here, bro. It's okay. It is what it is.
So, like Lex said, bro, it's. How did you? So, that's why I didn't ask y'all if y'all felt sorry for Cuz. I just asked y'all what would y'all do because Cuz, you telling me that has to be a skit because you telling
it has to be.
You telling me, bro, you knew your wife was like that? You just found out your wife was like that after you had a kid with her,
and you never needed to ask her for money before.
It look like it's about 3 or 4 years too late for old boy.
Yeah, man. I ain't never been in.
It be
nice
shit going on.
You never been in a what?
Like I ain't never been in like a situation like cause whenever I asked my old lady, she always give it to me. Like that's why I was like so shocking to me. Like, yo, what the hell?
But Woody, that's the point. That's why you. The other day you said it was your girl Coochie while you married her, but we knew it was more than that, right? Obviously, it's more than that. Obviously, it's more than that, right? Because the point I'm trying to say is you understand what kind of woman you're marrying. That's why you don't have no complaints. You don't get mad I spoke to you before. You're like, yeah, man, you know, that's how women is, bro. That's how you know what I'm saying? Because you respect that. You understand that. You're not dumb. But niggas will put themselves in dumb situations.
I don't see niggas, yeah. I know you're right. I know a couple of niggas.
Okay. Well, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, I'm talking about wife and bodies, and then be like, oh, she fucked my dog. She's the back door of my dog. When I got locked up, she started fucking my homeboy, dog. I hate this bitch. Huh? How you met her, bro? Oh, first day I got her, fuck. But I love the pussy. I wife though. Look, bro, you sound ridiculous, bro. Shut the fuck. It's you niggas, bro. It's not all the time. Niggas like to blame women, bro. It's not always the women, bro. It's the niggas, cuz. And then they go to agreeing with us. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? We niggas like us, women understand we got common sense and we got some brains, so they hide it from us. They hide their true intentions from us. They act like they these wholesome women, and then we find out later. You get what I'm saying? So that's how it ended up becoming like a whole issue with us. Cause we like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, one time I remember Gutter came to my crib, bro, and he was going through it with a little chick he was fucking with. The whole time he was blaming himself. And that's why I always respected Gutter for that shit. The whole time he was blaming himself, bro. I'm dumb as fuck. I shouldn't have did that. What the fuck wrong with me? I said, yeah, you're right. The whole time. So now I can't even bash him. I can't even say I told you so. I can't say because he's taking the blame. But then I done make other niggas that be like, oh, this whole dog. All the shit I did for this whole. And I just be like, bro, get the fuck out my house, bro. That's just right. Shit, bro. You finna cut hair really? After you know kind of you know what this is? You know what kind of bitch you got? You know what you got and how you got the bitch? Like, makes sense, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're right, J-Rock, but you know what I'm saying? I don't feel sorry for them type of niggas, bro.
Listen, Boots, that was not. I can't compare it. I can't compare it to that. I offer to say that shit you asked earlier about the homeboys too. Sometimes it be homeboys doing shit like that too.
Doing what?
But they'll consistently be doing dumb shit. And that, because you help, they always want your help now. And they're like, bitch, I ain't helping you, bro.
Right.
I ain't fucking helping you, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but maturity is to realize that people have mental health issues. That's maturity. That's what you need to realize, Gutter. Don't listen. I my life got easier when I start realizing people have mental health issues. When you do something that don't make no sense, bro, it's like then you try to find out why. You just like, oh, okay, I get it, bro. You got mental health issues. So leave it as it is. Leave it as it is, bro. Woody just said it. He said, hey, I know some people.
Hey,
like that.
Bruh. I know niggas that ain't had no money. And their girl taking care of them. But you know, the girl was taking care of other niggas.
Uh-huh.
And they know that. And then, you know, when, you know, she starts taking care of another nigga, he get mad. Like, like I'm like, bro, you know, she probably just paying you just to do this, bro. That's it, bro. She
so you got to know your role, bro. You're an employee, bro. And that's the
like,
CEO you working for. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You feel me?
Hey, dog. Yeah,
that's a grown woman,
they got a whole team. Like you ever seen a manager just manage one person? Nah, bro. they manage the whole group of people, bro. You just got to take your paycheck and go on. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta know your place.
Keep showing up. Keep doing your job. Yeah.
They actually respect you more when you do that.
Yeah,
100%, bro. You show up for the company. You do your job, bro. The company gonna keep treating you right, bro. You may even get a bonus at the end of the year. She may even buy you something nice for your birthday.
I don't see the nigga throw his whole old lady in the trunk of his car.
What?
Oh,
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro. Like, hey, he wrong.
Hey, I'm never helping his ass ever again.
Hey, you know me, man. You know, I ain't see nothing. I ain't hear nothing.
And I ain't speaking
I'm
on
li-
it.
You feel me?
Now
I'm
that
living it
you
all
have
the
to
way.
speak up on.
Oh,
That
no. I
that you
ain't,
have to speak up on.
No, you
hey,
just,
Les,
you just gotta get.
I
If
ain't
I no no
speaking
no no no
on
no
it,
no
but
no
I'm
no no no.
never
If
helping that
my
nigga ever again.
no if no
You
that you have
never
to
get.
speak up on.
You became an accomplice.
Yeah,
You know,
like if you
they
throw me
like,
in the trunk, that's crazy.
but you know, they got like a abusive relationship, man. So, but you know,
No.
he know he like that's them. You feel me?
Did he drive
Yeah, but
off with her or he
throwing
just threw her in the trunk?
He just threw it in the
Yeah,
truck.
The Bible tell you best. Turn the
He
other
let that. He
cheek.
let that. He let
no.
out. It was for like
No,
2 minutes.
if I'm being thrown in
Okay.
the trunk, I
Oh,
would
just to
need
shut her up.
somebody
Just
to
to shut
help
her up.
me. No, that's insane. I would be disgusted if I'm being thrown in the trunk and the homeboy just standing there when I get out and everybody just looking at me. That's disgusting. He
so
could
hold
have
on, Lex.
he the
Hold on,
homeboy
hold
could have
on,
said,
Lex. I
"Hey
got a
man, let her
question.
out, let her out, let her
Yeah,
out."
Lex, I got a
Lex.
question. Like, who's around to see homeboy throw you in the trunk?
My man
Is
and his
anybody else witness
homeboy.
to it?
Yes.
No,
My
no.
man
But
and
Yeah,
his
Lex,
homeboy.
I'm not saying nothing then, Lex. I'm sorry.
Lex,
What?
Lex, Lex.
Not a
Yeah,
word.
yes.
It's just us three.
Where is the accountability that you probably knew this nigga was dumb or crazy or what's that, and you kept fucking with him?
That's understandable, but okay, but that has nothing to do with the homeboy telling his friend to
Yes, it
get me out of
does.
the trunk. No, it
Hey,
doesn't
hold on,
because
brother. Hold
in
on. Let me
my
get in. Lex,
I got a
Lex,
my
Lex. I don't mean to cut you off, but check it out, right? I know. I'm gonna give you an example, right? So, Gutter is absolutely correct
he is.
because let's just
But that
say,
doesn't mean I just want to
let's say
lay in the
Woody
trunk.
homeboy is throwing the girl in the trunk. Then Woody get into it and say, "Hey, bro, chill out." He pushed Woody the wrong way. Woody pushed him back. Now they fed, right? He helped the girl. He helped you. They stopped fucking with each other because he helped. They fed. Y'all back together though.
That's understandable. But what I'm saying is he don't have to push him to get out of the way, but he
But
should
now
be
Woody
like,
got beef
hey,
with your nigga, but y'all
no,
still
but
together.
he should be like, hey, let her out the trunk. If my friend threw
But
her man in the trunk,
Woody got beef with your
listen,
nigga, but
but
y'all still together.
I don't want him to push him and fight him. I just
And
want him to
then now
say,
you're getting put in the trunk again still.
Hey, Booch.
no,
Booch,
listen,
hold on. I'm gonna squash
listen.
this one with one thing because I like your scenario, Booch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So let's say Woody and his boy, right? They fighting, they beefing, whatever. Woody steps in. Let's say better yet, Woody's the one throwing the girl in the trunk. His friend steps in. Woody fades, bruh. So now you
Doesn't
still
have
in
to
the
be a
back of the
fight.
trunk. Now him and his friend got beef together, and you still go out and about, bro. I mean, if you step up on your friend and they're mad enough to throw somebody in a trunk, it's gonna be a fight. I don't know like what men you know, but
No, he could
that's
just
usually how
say,
that's gonna go. I feel
hey,
like,
hey, I don't think you should throw her in the trunk.
All
Like,
right, so
dog,
then
I
what if
don't
he
that's
say,
know.
gonna be a fight, Lex.
so what if he say, shut the fuck up, bro? This ain't got nothing to
Why?
do with you.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
gonna
then
be a
that's
fight
fine. But
every time.
but right is right and wrong is wrong, and that is
Yeah, but
wrong.
look,
To
but
throw
look, but
somebody
look.
in a
All the
trunk,
thing.
somebody could get in that trunk and have claustrophobia and freak out and have an anxiety attack and die. Now what?
But you
Well,
knew he was a cornball and he was what's his name? You still fucking with him.
That's
Lex,
fine,
Lex,
but no, that's crazy. If my friend threw
Lex,
her man in the
Lex,
trunk, I would say, friend, please let him out of the trunk. That's crazy.
All
Lex.
right. So
she
Absolutely.
said, friend,
You
let
right,
him
Lex.
out of the
You
trunk.
right, Lex.
All the
You
thing.
right,
All the thing
Lex.
I said is he was
Absolutely,
tripping.
Lex.
Told him he was tripping, but that's all I
You
said.
right, Les. We will definitely not just be hush mouth and wait for you to come out of the trunk. We're definitely gonna let that nigga know, hey man, what the fuck? Like, hey, bro.
No. J Rock, speak for yourself, J
You
Rock.
don't
I
have
was
to
gonna say, J
fight.
Rock.
No, no,
It
no, no, no,
sounds like
no.
you.
Because
That's
y'all
a
are
you answer,
taking
J
it the
Rock.
wrong way. Y'all are saying like fight. No, I'm just saying like you could say something because that's wrong. If my friend
No,
threw
that's
her man in the trunk or tied him up to beat him up with a baseball bat, I'm gonna say, hey friend, listen, take him out the trunk. That's wrong. Something. If she want to keep him in there, okay, but I would just say that's wrong. You shouldn't put him in the trunk.
Hey, you want to
That's
know the
all.
worst part? Y'all want to know the worst part? It was her car.
Oh yeah. Hey, Lex, get out the trunk, man. I'm with you, Les. Get out the trunk, bro. Get out the trunk, bro.
All right, look, J-Rock, I get what you're saying.
Get her out the trunk.
No, I'm not gonna condone it and be like it's okay. But I'm saying,
yeah, I ain't doing that, man.
No,
I'm
y'all
not
said
saying it's
y'all pretty
okay.
much gonna. Y'all said no eyes, no ears, whatever that meant. Y'all was gonna turn up.
Yeah. Once I start going at it, I'm finna clear it.
It was none of my
But when he
business.
throws her in the trunk, then what are you gonna do? Like, oh, let me leave. This crazy.
I'm gonna just be like, bro, at least give her like some headphones or something.
Lex,
I'm
sorry for you, Lex.
But
Gutta, you leaving? You're leaving.
I'm clearing it. I'm sorry for you, Lex. I'm clearing it. That's y'all business. That's y'all business, bro.
But what if he went so far as to leaving her in the trunk? And she just suffocates. You're not gonna be like, damn, I could have maybe told her.
You can breathe in the trunk.
Lex. Somebody.
Some people get claustrophia and they suffocate out of anxiety.
Well, you pussy for letting that nigga put you in the trunk anyways.
Lex, somebody did exactly what you asked at Walmart, and he got his ass shot.
Oh God!
But we're not talking about strangers. We're talking about homeboys. You don't have to fight your
no, time out.
But you don't have to
Lex.
fight your homeboy.
Lex,
you could just say that's
out.
wrong. Take her out
Lex,
the trunk.
time out. Everybody I consider on this podcast would be a friend, but let's say Booch is doing that shit in the middle of broad daylight or right at night, right outside of our house, bro. If I approach him when he's in that kind of like whatever time he's on, and I've never seen him be that aggressive towards anybody, especially a lady. But let's say that's the kind of time Booch is on. You think I'm going to step in and it won't be a fight or I won't get shot, Lex? Are we being honest with each other?
Well, so you want to say, hey,
No, I'm saying whatever I say.
You should take her
I'm saying
out the
whatever
trunk.
I say. So you're saying whatever I say, it's going to escalate. Nah.
But would you? Okay, but the whole point is that some of y'all are saying y'all would say something. Some of y'all are saying y'all wouldn't.
Once it get to the point where he's putting you in the trunk, that means he's already fired up. If I see him getting fired up and I could prevent it, then I try to stop it before he gets to that peak heat. Oh shit! I see bro getting hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I see Gutta to tell the chick, hey, chill. He getting hot. Chill. They'll tell the chick ahead of time. They tell the nigga ahead of time, hey, chill out. You getting hot because you can see when a nigga about to get peaked. But once a nigga peak hot, I ain't trying to be in the middle of that.
Do you think a girl would ever make you that mad, Boosh, that you would throw her in the trunk?
It depends.
You never know. You never know because
you never know.
I don't condone domestic violence, but I'm saying it depends. You know, she could do some fuck shit. She can.
And you will throw her in the trunk.
Attack my kid. She can. I don't know.
You're not in control of what you're gonna do. Whatever is the moment.
I'm not throwing nobody in a trunk.
Whatever is the moment, it can happen. If the car there, trunk open.
But why am I throwing anybody in the trunk though? I don't think I
would just push a guy in the trunk.
Okay, listen. If I'm throwing you in the trunk, that means I got plans on never letting you get out of there alive. So I don't see why would I be throwing you in the trunk? Like
that's crazy.
Hold on, Booch. Hey, Booch, a second question. This will squash all that, right? So what you just said, right? Never getting out of it. Why would you expect your homeboy to then interrupt you doing something like that?
Right.
What am I gonna do, bro? I'm gonna end up as a
passenger? Because now you are a witness.
So I feel like when I talk to men, I need to find out, hey, just a quick question. Have you ever thrown a female in the trunk? Just to squash that out. Yes. That's going to be one of my questions.
Yes.
All right,
that would be one of my questions.
I agree, Lex.
That's going to be one of my dating questions. Have you ever thrown a girl in the trunk before? I need to know.
Or would you ever throw a girl in the trunk?
Would you ever throw a girl in the trunk?
Right.
Lex, what type of person are you? Are you when you in an argument, right? Let's just say the homeboy is there. And like Boosh said, the homeboy tell you like, hey, all right, go ahead, clear it. Are you the type, no, I ain't clearing it.
Sometimes I've been in that situation before where sometimes I have left and sometimes I have not left.
Okay then, so you deserve to go in the trunk.
Yo,
That's
He
crazy.
told you to leave for your own
I'm not
good.
talking to no man that's gonna put me in no type of trunk. That's insane. I will have an anxiety attack in the trunk and I would die before he could do anything to me because I've already had my anxiety attack, my heart attack inside the trunk. It won't happen.
Oh boy.
Hey, I don't think we like a woman unless she's an op or some shit. I like what would we really want to put a woman in the trunk for?
Yeah, but some men are mental. Like some of them really just be so mad. Like Woody said,
that goes back to what Gunner says. That's you choose to be with that nigga.
Exactly, but that's why to nip that out the bud, to nip that out the bud, women should be like, hey, have you ever thrown a girl in a trunk before?
Yourself.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna be asking those questions firsthand, so I won't ever get put in the trunk.
Listen, bro, it's warning signs, bro. You can always tell when a hoe is a hoe. You can always tell when
You can always tell when a man is gonna throw you in the trunk. No.
You can always tell. You can always tell.
Not at first. Not at first. He can come off as he can
If
come
you
off.
could-
No.
Read
He can
between
come
the
off
lines.
as this nice gentleman, and then he's crazy. He's throwing you in the trunk.
All right, you ever watch horror movies? Tell me you don't be in a movie theater like this bitch.
Yes, but sometimes that's you looking
like,
third
she don't
person.
see that?
No,
She's
but
crazy.
that's us looking
it's always
from
signs,
a different
bro.
view. No, that's us looking at it from a different view. Sometimes you could be with a man and then out of nowhere he just started beating you. Sometimes you don't know. You really don't know. That's why it's best to ask those questions in the beginning.
You think the first time the man gonna argue with you, he just gonna put you in the trunk the first time y'all argue?
No, maybe the fourth. Maybe the fourth.
The fourth.
Maybe the fourth.
The fourth is crazy. The fourth is crazy.
Because
what happened to the first? What happened to the first three?
Maybe
Why is there fourth?
Because maybe he didn't snap yet. That's why I said they could have a mental problem. And then at the fourth time they snapped and he threw you in the trunk.
Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here, bro.
Wait until the fourth time.
Fuck out of here.
Listen.
No.
The first time he got loud and rah with you, you supposed to be like, oh, this nigga got a little anger problem.
Listen,
I'm not talking about me. I'm just talking about in general.
If you get on, all right, Woody, brother.
Yo,
I'm gonna give y'all J-Rock, JT, check this out. So y'all got I'm gonna give y'all two options. Y'all got two hoes, right? One of them, when you argue with them on the phone, they just argue on the phone, and they say, hey, they be like, all right, look, I don't want to argue, man. They're trying to calm it down and all that shit, right? Then you got another hoe. Fuck, nigga, I'll pull up. Where you at? Blah. And bitch, get on my line. You hang up, the hoe outside your door, the hoe pull up, boom, boom.
The second one sounds more fun.
Crazy?
So less safe.
The second one going in the trunk, Booch.
The one who pulled up.
Which one's crazy?
The one who pulled up going in the trunk.
Okay, what the fuck? It's signs.
That's understandable.
It's signs, bro. It's signs. You know what I'm saying? You might have one that might be like, all right, don't get me mad. So you be like, what that mean? You know what I'm saying? Then you get her mad and it's signs.
And then she put you in the trunk. Ever thought about that?
Not gonna do it the first time. But it's signs. It's on you if you want to choose. You choose to be with that shit. That's on you, bro.
But no woman is ever thinking out of arguments or heavy arguments that he's gonna throw me in a trunk. I've been in arguments before and I've never thought, this is my first time ever hearing about something like that. So
did you hear what Woody said? Did you hear what Woody said though? He said they are toxic.
Okay, but what I'm saying is okay, that's fine. But when I'm arguing with somebody, I'm never thinking that it's gonna lead to him throwing me in a trunk ever with nobody.
Hold on, Lex. I got some episodes of Dateline I'm gonna send you. You can watch them and then you come back.
That
give you some homework.
But I'm talking
you know what I'm saying?
about
And you let me know
personally,
what you think.
I've never even had a friend tell me like, yeah, he threw me in a trunk. I've never ever personally.
Hey, Lex. Can I ask you something? Let me ask you something. When y'all go get jobs, right? What they usually ask y'all for?
A resume.
There you go.
Yo.
Bingo.
Huh?
A resume.
I heard you.
But
I
we're-
just repeat yourself again so you can hear you.
I heard me a resume, but I don't get
Okay.
it.
Okay. So when you go to jail, right? Guys that been to jail, guys that know about jail. Before the judge really sentence you or the prosecutor prosecutes you, what they usually go by?
Your history points or whatever.
Your record,
right?
Your prior record.
Yeah.
Oh.
Your resume.
But what if no girl has ever, but no girl, what if,
So,
yeah, but
so
what if
my
I've never
point,
heard
why
that he's
do
thrown
you
girls in a
think
trunk
white people,
before?
hold on, why do you think white people always look into the people, if they daughter bring a nigga home, a man home, what they always do?
Not all the time.
They look into their history.
No, not all the time.
All the time.
No, they do not. Not
All
all
the
the
time.
time. My
They
grandma
wanna
has
know
never
about the
done
history.
that. My aunt and them have never done that.
Most of the time.
Not
what I do.
I don't know what white
hold
people,
on.
y'all know, but it must be the white people off of TV because they really
No,
don't
hold
do
on,
that.
Lex. You just
Lex,
didn't
more
know your
often than
grandma
not.
was doing it.
You bring a
That's the
nigga
problem.
home, yeah, we're gonna do a background check on his ass.
Come on, man.
Every time.
Lex,
White people are not doing
most
that.
likely or not, bro, before you get any job, bro, even in football, bro, before they draft you, what they look at.
Okay, but that's why I said after
Before
I
they
heard of
draft
this.
you, what they look at.
Oh my goodness. I'm not going to keep answering these crazy scenarios. Listen, I said that I understand what y'all are saying. And now that I've heard about men throwing women in the trunk, I'm going to be asking those type of questions.
Lex, they
that will
still
add
not
to a
gonna
resume.
They still
Lex
not
funny,
gonna
bro.
tell you. Ain't nobody
Right.
gonna say, hey.
Right, but
yeah,
I can
took
look,
my
I can
last
go by
girl,
his
By his
Nobody
what?
gonna tell you that.
No, be quiet, Gunner.
Oh boy.
By his what?
probably by his body language, the way he
His
answers.
body language.
Yeah, maybe he might stutter when I say, "Have you ever thrown somebody in the trunk?" And what if he looks like he's lying?
What if he thought you asked him that stupid ass question and he stutters?
I'm gonna laugh. You ask me that shit.
Right.
He
Well,
might stutter.
he might say, and maybe it's true. He has.
No,
I ain't gonna
You
lie.
never
You
know.
see what I was saying?
I
no.
would think
Go
you
meet
fried.
his family. Go meet his cousins. Go meet his exes. Go meet somebody's gonna tell you.
That he throws women in the trunk.
Yeah. Or worse.
Absolutely.
They say,
Or that
even
he's
if they don't tell
capable
you
of it.
outright, they'll say things like, "Hey man, you know, he never usually be like this. Usually,
Watch him.
you know, he got to be careful, girl. They're gonna say things like that, bro.
You must
Well,
make him.
I guess we'll agree to disagree.
You must make him different, girl. What you mean?
Right? It's just certain things.
Hey, bro, I'll post some links in the pod chat. It's okay. I got Lex. I'm gonna learn her some stuff.
And
You know
even
what
if
I'm
you
saying?
watch Dateline, hey JT, now tell me this, even if you watch Dateline, don't they go to the prior history and go to the exes to find out who the killer is? Don't they usually
Well,
do
they
that?
do the entire line of people that they was involved with before. What you mean? Yeah.
Right.
They
Hey,
talk to
Lex.
the exes of the killer, the whole nine, bro.
Yes.
I will say this because you did ask. What if she throws the dude in the trunk, right?
Mm-hmm.
You asked that, right?
Right.
Okay, I'll say this. If my homeboy old lady throw him in the trunk, his ass is staying in the trunk. I promise you that. I will not
why
beg
would you-
for her to take him out.
Why not?
What
Does
you
think she
mean?
might throw you in there?
Shit, and that's exactly what they're trying to get at, Lex. You don't get involved. If she that bold and that bad to throw that nigga in the trunk, he fucked. I'm not helping him.
Hey, I hope I see him
Okay,
tomorrow. You know what I
well-
mean? I'll ask him about it. Ask him if it was planned.
look,
I asked him how
If
you
he was
go.
involved.
I would just, me personally, I would just say, "Hey, friend, you know," I would just say something. I'm not gonna try to fight her. I'm not gonna beg for him. I would just simply say, "Oh, I think you should take him out of the trunk. Don't throw him in
No,
the trunk."
leave his ass
Something
in
like
there.
that.
And then boom, you got two bodies in the trunk. Now y'all in there talking and arguing.
My friend is not throwing me in the
What
trunk.
is you talking
She
about,
not.
man?
She not throwing me in the trunk. All I'm saying, she probably might say like, knowing my friends, she might say like, no, my friends wouldn't even say that. They probably might tell me to shut up, and I'm gonna shut up. But I'm still gonna say, friend, I don't think you should have threw him in the trunk, take him out of the trunk. That's
Lex,
it.
the only thing I'm telling Gutter when he in the truck, hey Gutter, holla at me, bro.
When you get out,
out of there.
Hell no, man.
Hey,
but
Lex,
listen, we'll agree.
But it's understandable. If I'm dating a guy, I think that if he threw me in a trunk, I don't expect his homeboy to say anything. But I would just want that. I would want somebody to help me out the trunk. That's just me hoping.
You're right. You know, we gonna tell him.
I would want his homeboy to be like, bro, take her out of the trunk. I would want that.
No, definitely. I told you I would. I would say that.
We will tell him it's wrong. Hey, it's wrong, bro. But
not only after he pulls up back to the house, though.
Not
beforehand.
Yeah,
not me. We're
gonna have a conversation the next day, and I don't want to be implicated in nothing either, bro.
Lex, all I can tell you is this, Lex. It's a release button on the inside. Pull that shit. That's it.
That's crazy. That's a nightmare. That's a real life nightmare.
But look, we'll agree to disagree.
We agree to disagree. I feel like
I'm gonna end this episode with something motivational.
Either I'm going to get rich or die trying. Either I'm going to get rich or I'm going to die in the process. And then if I die in the process, I'm just doing what I wanted to do. I went to sleep 3 a.m. I was back up at 6:30, excited. No excuses. I'm mad.
You say you want to get rich or you want to be successful. Do what you need to do to be successful.
It's grind season, homie. It's not about today. It's about the future. You do the work now. Do the work now. And all of the shit that you could ever want to do for your family, your kids, your loved ones, it's all going to be on a whole other stratosphere. Work, 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 work. No results, but I'm a little bit better. Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. No results, but I'm a little bit better. Work, 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 work. No results, I'm a little bit better. Work. Oh. Got paid. And it looks like overnight success. Yeah. It's like,
just want to leave y'all with that, man. Work, work, work. Let's stay locked in.
All right, nigga. Grind time.
Hey, we locked in. Hey, that message was specifically for the Dolphins GM. He's going to get better for y'all. Although this week he's been really bad, but I'm going to pray for him. We're going to lift him up, and we're going to be there.
Hey, JT,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, JT, guess what they don't have in Pittsburgh?
The same thing y'all don't got a quarterback. They play football.
Hey,
went away.
Hey, love, man. Hey, till next week, y'all.
All right,
love y'all. Y'all be good.